Hi friends, this is Dr.Apurv and I am here with a very sensitive mail I received. At the time of crisis, everything seems to go wrong. There was enough pressure for the studies and the exams, the anxiety how to handle the paper. But then suddenly, right, something happened at my house. And that gets into your mind, two things that we always remember. Sachin, Ramesh Tendulkar and Virat Kohli. They come from different background, but there are few things common in both. Both started their career earlier. Both, I'm sure, have finished so beautifully. Kohli will finish it beautifully. Even he stops today, he will be amongst the greats. And Tendulkar, we all know. And both, we remember the losses they had. Tendulkar was in mid of a tournament, right? And he lost his father. But he came back the next day and scored a century against Zimbabwe. That day, it was not Sachin Tendulkar who elevated himself. The entire nation was breathing with him. The entire community understood what it requires to reach where you are. It requires ethics, it requires etiquettes, but most important, it requires a self-belief that even if everything around me is stormy, even if inside me I'm stormy, I will handle it with a calm. What requires to reach anywhere is a tolerance. You will have to go through bad. And I spoke in my previous talk also, everybody wants heaven. There's no heaven. You have to die for it. You have to almost die to rise up. Otherwise, career nahi banega. It won't rise up. ऐसे नहीं बनता. घर बैठ के नहीं बनता. Everybody wants to live in a comfort zone, want to work less. फिर नहीं होता. It won't happen like that. Because to the top, it's difficult to reach. And then came Virat Kohli, who almost did the same thing. And motivated by his father to play cricket, going through crisis in their life, Kohli rises up to become one of the most rich sportsmen of the country. Today people might say that he's so rich he can afford to drink a liter of water so costly being coming from some other country. But ask him the time that he has spent. Were the people who speak about him with him at that time? Were they taking care of his paychecks? Were they taking care of the ration that had to come to his house? Were they paying for his milk and bread? They were not. Were they really caressing his legs when they were hurting when he was running? They were not. And when Tendulkar and Kohli today live in the limelight, right? They shine because they have handled the dark. So if you think that you cannot handle stress at this situation or any situation in life, remember you are made for ordinary. But if you pat your back up and say that you will not give up and you rise to the occasion, remember that you will be the next Kohli, you will be the next Sachin, you will be the next Tendulkar, you will be next Virat. So this is what you decide where you want to end up. But if a crisis is coming to you, accept its life, and it's not fair to anybody. But also accept maybe God is testing you in a cruel way and is seeing, are you the one? So ask yourself, hold yourself, pull through, and trust me, sometimes the only hand you have to hold is your own. And learn to do that. May God be with you. We are with you. Best wishes. Thank you very much.